up, y'all? Back to a brand new video, and today we are going to have a Yankees talk, and we are going to just really talk about the Yankees. Every episode I post about the Yankees, will be giving you guys a quick recap of the scores throughout the MLB of the day previously and the day currently. I can't do this every day because I am busy all the time, so I thought it was a good time to do it now. I will be having guests joining the show soon. I think I might have it next episode. But yeah, that's basically what we're doing right now. I'm going to give you today's lineup for the Yankees, and we're going to move on to what we're supposed to be doing. Okay, batting first, playing third base, LeMahieu. Batting second, playing first base, Anthony Rizzo. Batting third, playing right field, Aaron Judge. Batting fourth, playing DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Batting fifth, playing left field, Joey Gallo. Batting sixth, second base, Gleyber Torres. Batting seventh, playing left field, Aaron Hicks. Batting eighth, playing catcher, Kyle Gashioka. And batting ninth, playing shortstop, Marlon Gonzalez. And on the bump today, Jameson Taillon. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, Josh Donaldson not playing today. I still have to find out why. I think they're just taking an off day, or unless somebody, was hurt. I haven't looked at it yet, but that's really for you guys to find out now, or maybe I can find out right now for you guys. But today we are going to go over Yanks recap, talk about what happened to Montgomery yesterday, and recap the game yesterday, and also go through the current events and previous scores, and read some articles. Okay, so the scores for yesterday are, let's go back. Yankees obviously lost 4-3. Athletics beat the Phillies 4-1. Orioles got demolished by the Rays 8-0 yesterday. White Sox beat the Tigers 10-1. They also got demolished. The Mets lose to the Nationals 2-4. Reds beat the Braves 6-3. Rangers beat the Blue Jays 12-6. Guardians, it's kind of weird to say that name. They actually demolished the Royals 17-3, as you guys can see. It's still weird saying the Guardians of the Indians. The Seattle Mariners lost to the Twins 4-10. The Pirates beat the Cardinals 9-4. The Brewers beat the Cubs 5-4. The Dodgers lost the Rockies 4-9, which is very rare because the Rockies aren't that good. And surprisingly, they have a better record than the Dodgers right now. The Marlins lost to the Giants 2-3. The Astros beat the Angels 4-1. The Padres beat the Diamondbacks 10-5. And that's going to be the games for today. I'm going to give you the current scores now. Right now, like I said, the Yankee game starts at 7:05. You can look at the lineup, like I said again. So currently, top of the seventh, Rockies are losing to the Rangers 3-1. Bottom of the fifth, Red Sox, Tigers are tied with 1 man on, 3-2 count, 0 outs. If you guys want to follow that game, I'd go find it if I were you. The Athletics and Rays are about to start, but they're just going through the warm-up. No game has really started yet. The Mets and Phillies are also going through the warm-up, 0-0. That's really it for now. What happened? Oh, yeah. The Guardians and the Royals already played today. 10-7. Padres still have yet to play at 9:45. Marlins, Angels are going to play at 9:38. Mariners, Twins, 7:40. Nationals, Braves, 7:20. Obviously, they're all later. And sorry for Pirates Cardinals fans, the game is postponed today. Today we're talking about the Yankees, really. We'll talk about what Judge did, which is very bad, and what happened to Montgomery. We are going to read this article of Montgomery first. The comebacker rocketed toward the mound at more than 100 miles per hour, striking Jordan Montgomery near the left knee. A collision against bone that was audible from Yankee Stadium's press level. The Yankees hurler whirled towards center field and yelped in agony. Writhing on the infield grass, Montgomery soon ignored the pulsing discomfort, swiftly shifting his mindset from injury to pitch. He wanted the ball, despite New York's 4-3 loss to the Red Sox on Sunday. The gutsy effort helped ease the load on a bullpen that has been heavily used through 3 games. It caught me weird, Montgomery said. Shock of it hitting me. I just went down like a tree. The 29-year-old underwent X-rays on Sunday that were negative, and despite swelling, he plans to make his next start as scheduled on Friday against the Orioles. An encouraging development, considering that Montgomery's season debut almost seemed to be over before it began. To see him rolling around like that in pain was certainly concerning, manager Aaron Boone said. The test that he was able to get through suggested that as long as he could tolerate it, he was going to be okay. After a strikeout and a pop-fly single to opening in the evening, Xander Bogaerts barreled a 94.3-mile-an-hour Montgomery sinker, sending it towards center field at 102.8 miles an hour off the bat. Montgomery's 6'6" frame was in the way. Play halted with boss runners at first and second bases, and as Boone took stock of the hobbled hurler once near the third baseline, right-hander Clark Schmidt removed the jacket and began to toss it around the right field bullpen. It was in a weird spot, and it caught me right on the bone, Montgomery said. It sounded pretty loud, but I got up and walked it off. A hearty round of applause from the crowd urged Montgomery back to the mound, where he slipped a glove back on his right hand and tossed 3 practice fastballs. 2 sailed high out of the strike zone. Montgomery adjusted his mechanics to compensate for the aching knee, popping catcher Jose Trevino's glove on target. Boone exhaled, returning to the dugout, and Schmidt cooled in the bullpen. He's a competitor, Schmidt said. He's been doing this for a while. I kind of had a little doubt I was throwing, but it wasn't like I was there throwing with a ton of intent. I kind of had a feel that he was going to get back out there, which he did. He went out there and gave us some length, which helped out our bullpen a lot. Montgomery would have preferred to author a different conclusion to the inning, but J.D. Martinez banged an 81.8-mile-an-hour changeup into the left field corner for a run-scoring double, and Bobby Dalbec was hit by a pitch before Christian Arroyo lifted a sacrifice fly, giving Boston its third first-inning lead of the series. I tried not pushing too hard just to keep us in it and not be out in the first inning, Montgomery said. After the first inning, Montgomery received treatment in the Yankees clubhouse, wrapping the knee and applying heat therapy to keep it loose on a blistery 48-degree night. Montgomery tossed zeros in the second and third innings, supported by John Carlos Stanton's run-scoring hit in the third that had the deficit. Montgomery opened the fourth inning with a strikeout wild pitch to Christian Arroyo and allowed an Alex Verdugo single before coordinating it out, prompting Boone to raise his right hand for Schmidt, who would later surrender a go-ahead homer to Dalbec in the sixth. The Yanks couldn't answer that blast, unable to move runner past first base through the rest of the game. Though Aaron Judge, Stan, and Joey Gallo struck out in the ninth against Jake Diekman, Montgomery's health provided something of a silver lining. He'd like to get a clean 4 or 5 innings, but honestly, I thought I executed and made some good pitches, said Montgomery, whose pinch count ended at 58. I'm happy he could stay out there and at least get stretched out to 3 innings. That's going to be the article. Obviously, Montgomery got hit in the leg very hard. Ninth inning wasn't that good for the Yankees, especially Judge, Stan, Gallo. That was like one of the worst innings I ever saw in my life. And we're also going to talk about Aaron Judge, what he did, the contract, which I disagree with the contract. He's not even worth that much. We still turned it down. Aaron Judge dropped his bat in the on-deck circle and raced to the center of the Yankee Stadium infield in the 11th inning on Friday, gleefully mobbing Josh Donaldson alongside his teammates to celebrate the Yankees' 6-5 walk-off victory over the Red Sox. Could that memorable conclusion have marked Judge's final opening day in the Yankees pinstripes? Judge and the Yankees did not reach an agreement on a contract extension before the outfielder's self-imposed opening day deadline, meaning that any potential discussions about a new deal will take place after the season, when a star slugger will be eligible for free agency. I'm just disappointed because I've been vocal about wanting to be a Yankee for life, Judge said. I want to bring a championship back to New York. I want to do it for the fans here. They are family. This is home for me, and not getting that done right now, it stinks. But I got a job to do on the field. I got to shift my focus to that and go play some ball. Judge rejected a 7-year, $213.5 million extension that would have started in 2023, according to figures provided by General Manager Brian Cashman. Judge's 2020 salary has yet to be determined in an arbitration hearing. Judge filed at $21 million, and the team counted at $17 million. We were unsuccessful in concluding a multi-year pact, Cashman said. Obviously, our intent is to have Aaron Judge stay as a New York Yankee moving forward, and I know that is his intent as well, which is a good thing. We'll be entering those efforts in a new arena, which will be at the end of the season, when free agency starts. Maybe that will determine what the real market value will be. The proposal deal would have been valued at $30.5 million per season, establishing the highest average annual value ever issued to a Yankees position player and exceeding the $27.5 million AAV of Alex Rodriguez's final contract to the Bombers. It also would have represented the largest extension that the Yankees have issued, eclipsing those agreed upon by Derek Jeter, 10 years, $189 million, side note, and CeCe Sabathia, side note, 5 years, $122 million. Judge said that he would have preferred that the proposed financial figures remained private. It didn't take me by surprise, Judge said. They've got a job to do. They can do whatever they need to do. It didn't surprise us, but I like to keep a lot of this stuff private. There's nothing to get upset about. It's business. Judge and his agent, Paige Otto, are seeking the largest deals ever issued to an outfielder. That group features Mike Trout, sign out 12 years, $426.5 million. Mookie Betts, sign out 12 years, $365 million. Bryce Harper, sign out 13 years, $330 million. And Giancarlo Stanton, sign out 13 years, $325 million. Judge has said that he and Odell would not negotiate with the Yankees during the season, believing that doing so would be a distraction. They got so many things to focus on and a lot of good things to happen, Judge said. I don't want this to be a distraction for the team. After today, it's done. Stan said that he is confident Judge's laser focus on the field will not change because of the stalled contract talks. Stan added that he considered emphasis on reaching a deal by opening day a little over-exaggerated. We'll push it to the side. He's got work to do, and we've got to focus, Stanton said. He knows what he has to execute every night, and the pressure every day here, he'll be fine. One of the sport's most recognizable stars, Judge has slashed 276, 386, 554, with 158 home runs and 366 RBIs in his six major league seasons from 2016 to 21. The unanimous 2017 American League Rookie of the Year, a 3-time All-Star, and a 2-time Silver Slugger, Judge paced the Bombers in all slash line categories last season, hitting .287, .373, 544 with 39 homers and 98 RBIs in 148 games. He's been a great Yankee, he's an impactful player, and he's one of the game's great players, Cashman said. Our hope is that at some point we'll find that common ground that we both feel comfortable with. We're happy he's in pinstripes, and we look forward to him leading this team this season. Passing on the extension represents significant risk for Judge, who played in 242 of a possible 384 regular season games from 2018 to 20 due to various injuries. Very few people get this opportunity to even talk about an extension, Judge said. Me getting this opportunity is something special, and I appreciate the Yankees wanting to do that. I don't mind going to free agency. It is what it is. At the end of the year, I'm a free agent, and I'll talk to 30 teams, and the Yankees will be one of those 30 teams. So, that is going to be the last article we're going to be reading today. This video is specifically for Judge because he's definitely not worth $13.5 million if he can't stay healthy. And his durability is terrible. And I still think he's a great player, don't get me wrong. But he is not reliable in some ways, especially when it comes to consistency and durability. If he wants that $300 million contract, he better be working hard this offseason. So far, it hasn't worked great, especially in the 9th inning. We're going to look at his stats. Aaron Judge, okay? We're going to look at his stats. Okay, so far this season he's batting. He has 13 at-bats, average is .308, and he has 0 home runs, 0 RBIs, 1 stolen base, 742 OPS. That's not bad numbers. .308 batting average is really good. But if he wants to be worth $300 million, he has to get that higher, especially when it comes to when they need him to get on base or need him to get a hit just to tie the game or something like that. Because you can't trust a guy. You don't want somebody that can't perform in a way that they need him to. That's really my take. Hopefully he can do better next game. The game will start in 20 minutes. That's the time of this recording. I'll be watching pregame and doing things like that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. This has been another episode of Sports Gaming Collectibles. First episode of Yankees Talk. Hope you enjoyed, and peace out.